Okay, so finally, let's look at our bluefish. For our bluefish today, I have horse mackerel, or aji in Japanese. And one of the characteristics of bluefish, first, it has kind of a blue skin, and second, it spoils really easily. It's very oily, and spoilage happens quickly. And that spoilage actually creates a histamine, which can actually cause food poisoning in people. So it needs to be refrigerated very carefully. And in the past, this was very difficult. So what they did was a process called shime, which is basically it was pickled in vinegar to stop the decomposition process and the production of histamine in the meat to make it safe to eat, basically. So today, that's still done sometimes, and for kind of flavor reasons as well, to preserve the flavor. And so when we're thinking about the kind of sake to pair with it, we can think about using a sake that has strong acidity to kind of replicate that effect of using vinegar with the shime. Another thing that's often done with this kind of fish is it's often eaten with different kinds of seasonings, not just the kind of rich soy sauce, but also things like, sorry, it's very little here because I didn't make a lot, things like grated ginger or wasabi or perilla leaf or onion are often put on top of this to kind of mask the fishiness of the fish. And so I've chosen a sake here that's kind of an extreme sake. This is from Kikkawa brewery in Kanagawa. And it's a new brand from the Kikkawa brewery called Afuri. And this product is called Katana. Why is it extreme? So it's made using white koji, which is traditionally used for shochu and produces a lot of citric acid. Second, it's a kimoto, which in kimoto, lactic acid bacteria are cultivated. So it also has that lactic acidity on top of that. Third thing is that it's 19% alcohol. That's pretty much the top of what you will find. Sometimes I've seen 20%, 21% is the legal limit, but for a genshu type of sake that's undiluted, 18 or 19 is usually what you see. And finally, it is the rice that's used is only milled or polished 10%, so 90% of the rice is left. So I'm really interested to see what this tastes like. It also has a, sorry, I don't know if you can see very well in the glasses that I have here. It also has a very interesting kind of greenish gold color. So I'm kind of interested in that. And I've also prepared it two ways. One is straight and chilled, and the other is I treated it kind of like a shochu, and I added to about 100 milliliters of the sake, I added about 20 milliliters of hot water, and so it's basically like the temperature of human skin, or the human body temperature, human skin. That's crazy. So let's try both of these. First, I'll try the sake, and then we'll try it with the fish. So again, I'm getting like citrus notes from this. And I was expecting to have more of kind of fermented aromas, but I'm not really getting that. It's pretty clean and bright. That's not what I was expecting at all. It's very bright and light, vibrant. Um, It's got some citrus notes, and a little bit of like kind of vanilla like flavor going on there. Let's try it warmed or with the warm water. Mm. So, although it is 19% alcohol, I'm not getting a lot of. It's not like the alcohol is overwhelming in this, which is interesting. With the chilled, I do get a lot of like the heat after left over in the finish. With the cut with the water, it's just a lot smoother. Um, Still fresh and light. Whatever that vanilla is, it's coming out even more when you cut it with the water. I'm interested to see how well this goes with the fish. So I'm going to put a little bit of wasabi on my first bite. Mmm, that mackerel is good. Not fishy at all. Now, all of the fish that we've been looking at today were prepared for me by a shop called Uotaka in Koganei. It's actually close to Shin Koganei Station and also walking distance from Higashi Koganei Station on the Chuo line. They're just a fantastic family-run fish shop, and fish shops are, let me tell you, very difficult to find these days. Nobody wants to be a fishmonger anymore. It's really hard work. Anyway, mm, oh, that's beautiful. Um, yes, the acidity is just kind of cleaning away. Um, the taste is heavy and a little bit oily, and it really is cleaning that away without leaving any residual fishiness. And that's good too. I think it would be your choice whether you wanted something sharper and chilled, or if you wanted something milder and warm for maybe a cooler season. That would be a choice that you could make. Let's try it a little bit with the ginger just to experiment. Let's put the whole ginger in there. It's not a lot. Mmm. Mmm. The ginger is amazing. I'm going to try the warmed one first. Mmm. Oh, I really like that with the ginger. Um, it just kind of pulls it all together. And that's great too, in a different way. With the ginger, the ginger becomes a little bit stronger, and I think with the warmed and diluted, it kind of mellows out the sharpness of the ginger and makes it kind of blend a little bit better. But again, I think it would be your choice as to what you wanted to drink. Cool, Katana. You weren't as extreme as I thought. That was very good. So, um, these are just suggestions. There are many ways to enjoy sake with sushi and sashimi. And I'm not saying that your fruity ginjo or things that you like are bad. You just have to maybe experiment with it and not just reach for something that you like just because you're familiar with it, because it might not be the thing that pairs best. So keep exploring sake and look for my next video.